Just like that, the Winnipeg Jets have won their first game of the preseason. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Recap Reactions for the Winnipeg Jets 2022-2023 season, preseason edition. This is game 2 out of 6 for the Jets preseason this season against the Ottawa Senators, where they come out victorious by a score of 5-3 in a very good game where the young guys absolutely led in a game with a lot of veterans, with a top 6 that's not locked, obviously, with Adam Lowry playing up there, but with a lot of skill in that top 6. Kyle Connor, Mark Scheifele, Nikolai Ehlers, Cole Perfetti, Blake Wheeler, Adam Lowry. There was a lot of good forward depth in that team tonight, and with all those guys playing, the young guys stepped up and made the difference tonight. This was a really good game. So before we jump into the game notes and the reactions and the highlights, make sure to drop a subscription and a like if you haven't already done so, regardless of the team that you root for. Follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my thoughts as the game is happening live, and follow me on Instagram. Check out all the other links down there in the description below. But without any further ado, let's jump in and start talking about this first period. And the first period, I liked it, but at the start of this game, I was actually a little surprised because the Sens were playing like they had something to prove. They had a lot of oomph in their step, kind of like that. They were really skating fast out there. They were outworking the Jets in the defensive end, and they're just playing really good hockey. Did it end up lasting? No, but Menelainen, this guy out there, man, is awesome. Saku Menelainen, I don't know much about him. I should have done some research, but goddamn it, this guy played a great game, even though it was a 4-0 shutout against Edmonton in the first preseason game. And then in this game, he was awesome. He was just doing everything out there. He was playing really good offense, good defense, good neutral zone coverage against the Ottawa Senators at times. He played even some penalty kill, I think. He was just really good out there, and I think if he continues this up, he might earn himself a spot in this fourth line, or at least be one of the first call-up guys in case of injury. But you really had him playing good, and the defense tonight was shaky. There were times where it wasn't as consistent as you would like it to be, but again, this is preseason. Nothing matters. So what I'm looking at in this game is the improvement from where you were in the first game to the second one, and there was tons of it. So I'm really happy after this one. The defense played really good tonight. Morrissey and even Mark Scheifele at times made some good defensive plays. Now, I gotta say at the same time, Samberg and Pionk had a rough night out there. It wasn't their best night for both of them, and as a pairing, I don't want to see it again. I thought that pairing might actually be really good from last season. I know it's early on in preseason, but what I saw in this game didn't really amount to much to warrant any other playing time together, so we'll see how it goes with Samberg. I still expect him to make this team, but Ville Heinola, it was his night tonight. We'll talk about him more as this video progresses. So if you haven't already subscribed, if you're a Ville Heinola fan, do so. But moving on from that, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm getting distracted. I do this a lot. I do this in one take if you're new. So yeah, get used to it. I say some random things at times, and that's the way that I like it. Now, you get a great goal from Torgensen, which I have got to talk about because Torgensen was great tonight. And again, another young guy that's not expected to make this team, but had a great night. He had 2 goals tonight. Torgensen off of a really good play from Kyle Connor. I just love the entire way that this goal was set up. Kyle Connor is great. Look at that. You can see him with great poised in the offensive zone and just looked really good out there. So a lot of credit to Kyle Connor on that play and Torgensen for finishing it up. God damn my stutter. And he makes it a 1-0 game for the Winnipeg Jets. But then, like I said, Samberg, Pionk not having the best night out there. They struggle and cause a bad sequence that leads to the tying 1-1 goal not too long after. And you get some really good plays from Blake Wheeler in this game. Even though he didn't do much consistently, he had some really good bright spots, which is really good to see, especially, he's not the captain anymore, so it is what it is. You want to see how he's going to play. At least I do. I'm a little worried about that. I don't know how he's going to play this year. We're going to have to wait and see. But he has a really good 2-on-3, a really good play he makes at the blue line, at the Ottawa Senators blue line, where he jumps up, gloves the puck down, and then goes on a 3-on-2 rush where they almost score. I believe it was Cole Perfetti that just misses the tap-in the crease. But yeah, that was a really good play by Blake Wheeler. I got to give the credit to the former captain. God, that's weird to say. But moving on, that's going to end out the first period. A really good period I liked. Like I said, Ottawa started this period off with a lot in the tank. They finished it 1-1. And I'm just really liking the way that this period, kind of just ends up being for the Jets. I think that they played really well, and they continue to play well as the second period starts up. It starts up with Tyler Mott scoring very quickly into it to give the Ottawa Senators a 2-1 lead. But not long after that, Michael Eyssimont, a guy who I really like and think has some potential. He played good last year in some limited games, but he might make the team. Again, another guy that's going to be pushing for that fourth line spot. I wouldn't be surprised if Toninato gets pushed out. I wouldn't. Based on what we're seeing so far in preseason, a lot of guys are pushing for that spot to look much better than what Toninato was last year. So we're going to have to wait and see. Preseason, though, is going to be interesting to watch who locks up that bottom 6 positions for the Winnipeg Jets. But nonetheless, Isamont from a great tip from Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor was everywhere. 2 assists for him already in the game. He makes it 2-2. A great goal. Check it out down there in the corner. And then after that, you get a very, very, very good goal by Torgensen, which is his second of the game, and that was great work there by Toninato and Limoges, below the goal line in the Ottawa zone, just creating really good pressure to get that puck up front to him, and that makes it a 3-2 game, but we're not done yet because a sick goal by Ville Heinola, who had a great game tonight, jumping in on the rush and finishes off a really good shot by Adam Lowry, and it's just a really, really good play. Ville Heinola jumps in on the rush perfectly, reads the play perfectly, scores, finishes, everything you want to see. I think this is a play that might get nuts. Oh, look at him riding Ville, but I'm being dead ass when I say this. I think that might get him on the team. Just that play alone, because that's all you want to see from a young defenseman, especially if you're Rick Bowness, because last year the Jets defense did not do that. So if Ville Heinola is going to be able to make plays like that often enough where he can score goals, jump in on the rush, and be deadly offensively, that's exactly what he's going to do, and that's exactly what Bowness wants him to do. So I really want to see him play more this preseason, but I think he's going to be locking himself into this roster this year. I really think that this is Ville Heinola's year. He has been amazing in every level of hockey that he's played in, so I just think that this has to be the next step for him this year. He's not like a Sami Niku where he wasn't, expected to make the league. He gets drafted in the last round and then does what he does. He was fantastic in every area of hockey he's played in the last 5 years, I would say. Every World Junior Tournament, all over Finland, with the AHL, with the Jets, he's just been good everywhere. So I think this is finally the time where he puts his skill together and really makes the NHL. So I'm very excited to see Ville Heinola this season. And then to end off the second period, Pinto with a quick release from after Tyler Mott makes a weird play with Dylan, makes it 4-3. And that's the end of the second period. So a lot of goal scoring happening in that second period. It was very fun and entertaining. This is the most fun we've had watching hockey this season, especially because we had shut out last game, but it's preseason. None of that matters. And the third period starts up. We got a little bit of a 1-goal lead. Kyle Connor makes it 5-3 to finish off his incredible night. Kyle Connor tonight, what does he end up having in points? If I'm not mistaken, Kyle Connor ends up with 3 points tonight, a goal and 2 assists. Was great out there with 18 minutes of ice time. Kyle Connor just showing why he's the best player on the team without a doubt. And yeah. Manalainen again. Manalainen and Torgensen, they were my standouts for tonight. Without a doubt, they were my stars of the game. 3 stars of the game is going to be something we're going to be doing on this channel now at the end of every recap reaction. So first star is going to be going to Kyle Connor. Second star is going to be going to Saku Manalainen. And the third star goes to Daniel Torgensen. I know Daniel Torgensen had 2 goals, but Saku Manalainen just earned so much respect for me this game that I have to put him ahead of it because I had no idea who this guy was. And now he's out here and he might make the team. And Daniel Torgensen, I don't expect to make the team. So I'm really interested to see what Manalainen is going to bring to the rest of this preseason, and I'm really excited to see if he might make the team because I had no idea who this guy was going into preseason. So I always love when I get surprised. That's what the whole point of preseason hockey is. So I had a great time watching this game. I hope you guys did too. I saw that there were tickets out there for $10, $15 for this game. In Vancouver, you can get tickets for $4. So if you're a fan of hockey and you haven't been out to a game since the pandemic, go on those resale websites, find yourself a cheap ticket, get down there, have a hot dog, and enjoy yourself because hockey's back. We got no expectations this year, so enjoy it for what it is. And yeah, can't wait. If anyone's going to the Dale Howardchuk unveilment game where they're giving out those memorial coins or whatever you want to call them, hit me up. I'd love to get one. Your boy lives 3 provinces away and can't attend. So, yeah, I'm not asking for shit, though. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts down below. Follow me on Twitter. Check out all the affiliated links. I'm having a brain fart. I've been talking for too long, and I've had a great time watching this game, and I hope that you did, too. Enjoy the rest of your night. Go Jets, go, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.